In Guangdong Province, there's a town where the locals use Chinese herbal medicine in their food. The town's name is Shaxi, and the people there make food that's really delicious. The herbal tea, fresh porridge, and pastries found in Shaxi have a close relationship with herbal medicine. You're watching Shaxi, Cradle of Herbal Food. Places that prosper are often found located close to where rivers flow into the sea, and as it happens, Shaxi is located on just such a spot on the Pearl River Delta. Shaxi is a farming and fishing village rich in both resources and culture. As this is a subtropical zone, the local residents pick herbs in the fields and use it to concoct medicine to fight off the negative effects of the hot and humid weather. One result of this is the famous Shaxi herbal tea. Herbs are part of every aspect of the daily life of the people in this town, so much so that they are even a part of daily meals. This connection between the local people and herbs has caused Shaxi to become known as a town of herbal medicine. The town of Shaxi, which has a history of about 800 years, is situated in Guangdong Province, northwest of Zhongshan city. Every July, which is the hottest month in Zhongshan, Huang Han Peng picks herbs, friends, and neighbors. He is, after all, the grandson of the inventor of herbal tea. Today, as always, Huang ventures out into the suburbs to collect herbs. He will look for a particular wild herb called rose apple root. These days, rose apple roots are hard to find due to rapid urbanization and the fact that more people than ever are picking it. Only after searching very carefully among the hills is Huang able to find some. The roots Huang has found are absolutely essential for the herbal tea he wishes to brew. Back when medicine was not readily available, people would pick herbs to prepare this special herbal tea in order to alleviate illnesses. Of medicinal herbal teas, the most famous was made by Huang Hui of Taiyuan village, according to a secret recipe he stumbled upon.
我爷爷最初是个教父，他就在当教父的过程里面呢，都很喜欢去采药啊，替人家治病。有个和尚给他个药方给他，经过他几次改良，后来就变成5种药。有人特乡叫他去看病，后来爷爷就给他这个刚才给他吃了后就好了。对他沙期来说，就人人皆知道的。
Although he earned his living as a sedan chair bearer, Huang Hui loved reading books about medicine. He would carefully study the recipes he came across and then improve upon them. And finally, he developed a unique formula. Whenever he had time, he would pick the herbs, put them into packets according to their categories, and store them for later use. Whenever friends or relatives complained of ailments, he would give them some of his medicine.
咁以前啲人咧有病靠中醫中藥，但係中醫中藥咧就啲醫生咧就唔係好多，就唔方便。一般嗰啲小病、感冒啊、咳啊、喉嚨痛啊咁咧，一般都唔使請醫生㗎。一個咧佢就靠經驗，第二個咧就靠互相傳授。咁啊，逐漸咧， 嗰啲就叫做生草藥，又叫做涼茶。
Herbal tea dates back to the Song dynasty. In a medical book from that time, a recipe calls for leaves of rice plants, wheat, tangerine, and camphor to be dried and wrapped in paper. Then it's heated in water. This remedy was already used 1,000 years ago. Later, the term herbal tea was also used. Shaxi herbal tea, which has been developed over the last 100 years, mainly utilizes 5 kinds of herbs. These herbs were the ones Huang used to prepare the tea that went on to become Shaxi's famous herbal tea. Shaxi herbal tea has been passed down and promoted for 100 years. In fact, the town has long had a modern pharmaceutical factory producing the tea, Guangdong Yihetiang Pharmaceutical Company Limited. Manual dispensing has been replaced by production lines, so that this herbal tea can be transported around the entire country and even to the rest of the world.
这个产品呢，应该说是百年不衰了。是我们广东的水土问题吧，又比较潮湿，又比较热，所以呢，人家就很容易上火。还有呢，我们这边呢，有时候经常大热天晒一晒雨，人就很容易感冒了。那个时候呢，喝沙西兰茶就最好，一喝下去就好了。它既能治病，又能治上火。
100 years have passed since Huang Hui made his herbal tea in Shaxi, and today the local people here use the tea not only as a medicine to relieve internal heat, but also as a simple drink and as an ingredient in local foods. In short, it is an indispensable part of the people's daily lives. This street is lined with more than 10 herbal tea shops, and there's an endless stream of customers. Ouyang Renye runs a herbal tea shop in front of her house. She inherited the shop from her father-in-law, and since her husband died, she has run the shop by herself. Although the shop is situated in a narrow and somewhat inconspicuous lane, the quality and price of her herbal tea attracts many customers every day. Many of them are her neighbors.
这个凉茶铺呢，就可以说是祖传了。我嫁到这个龙穗村刘家的人祖传了。
As business is good in the hot summer weather, Ouyang is very busy. Today it's so hot, people are avoiding going out. But in the room where Ouyang is preparing her tea, it's even hotter.
以前呢，我老公在的时候就叫他来做了，现在呢就是基本上是我的了。辛苦都要的啦，你如果不干这个，你要饭都没有吃。
Ouyang persists in using firewood in the cooking process, and as a result, the once white wall is now black. The wall is a testimony to this woman's dedication to her work, which is far from easy.
茶就是温和的，没有毒气的。这个时间呢，一定要熬到这么长，这个功效才能熬得出来的。
At 3:30 p.m., the last pot of boiling tea is ready. Ouyang is satisfied with what she's achieved today, but she's also tired. Finally, she can have a well-deserved break. Meanwhile, in another yard, just a few lanes away, for porridge shop owner Liu Yiyong, the day is just starting. With his father's help, Liu attaches a basket to his motorcycle before setting out. He's going off to buy fresh beef at a nearby slaughterhouse. In this village, there's an archway that was built in 1862, and it's the biggest of its kind in Zhongshan. Liu Yiyong's restaurant is located very close to it. It has been in business for more than 10 years. After buying the beef he needs, Liu Yiyong rushes back to his shop.
天冷的时候，你刚拿回来的牛肉，它是会冒烟的。还有放在台面上，它真的会动的，会跳的那块牛肉，然后切下去其实也挺难切的。牛肉要是新鲜，保证它的新鲜度。然后煮牛肉粥其实很简单，要新鲜，其实已经可以了。
Porridge has a history of at least 5,000 years in China. From a health perspective, porridge is as healthy as rice, but it has the additional advantage of being easily digested. This is why porridge has long been regarded as good for the stomach. The most popular dish in Liu's restaurant is boiled fresh beef porridge. Aside from fresh boiled beef porridge, there's another top seller in Liu's restaurant, Chinese fold-wing soybean porridge. The fold-wing plant used in this porridge is picked personally by Liu Yiyong.
这些田边啊，这些田基上就可以找到那种狗肝菜。狗肝菜就是清热解毒啦、护肝啦、明目啊这些作用。除了狗肝菜，还有紫苏啦，在田里面还有田艾。紫苏它可以去感冒啦，可以煮药，可以炒田螺呀。 做其他菜都，我们沙西都喜欢加一点紫苏下去的。这里就可以找到狗肝菜了。
这个就是狗肝菜啊？
对，这是狗肝菜。
就是它的根能摘吗？
对，它一定要连根的。
要连根的。
对对对，啊，要把这些根啊都要留下来的。狗肝菜可以用来煲粥啦，然后也可以用来做糖水啦。 还有可以煲汤啊，这些都可以用的。
The taste of porridge with fresh wild herbs picked straight from the fields is ingrained in the memory of many generations of Shaxi people.
我知道有些草药呢，它是叶子有用，有是茎有功效。煲粥的时候，它是用叶子还是用茎呢？
狗肝菜就是整根。 可以啊，连梗啊，
就是整根都是可以，
整根放下去都可以。它煮起来微香，还有一种很特殊的香气，
煮起来有特殊的香味，
喝起来也很好喝的。它可以消暑、解渴，然后也有护肝、明目的作用。
口感非常好，非常顺滑，中草药的味道是一股清香。
小时候的时候。 很眼病啊，高发时期啊，大溪本地应该是每家每户都有煮过这种狗肝菜的粥或者是糖水。
At dusk, close by the archway, people enjoy boiled fresh porridge, and the smell of the porridge spreads along the street. At this moment, the past and the present blend together, forming an interesting picture. Hardy bananas are grown throughout Guangdong Province, and after they are harvested, dark red buds can be found on the trees. The buds are helpful for losing weight and detoxifying the body, and cooking porridge with the buds is a local tradition.
20-30年前咧，開始食焦培粥咧，你就覺得對人體功效未好啦。因為到依家個生活環境好咗之後，食嘅魚肉其他嘢食得多，就要食啲焦培粥落去，即係將自己嘅腸胃就洗親下佢。
Whether it's the delicious beef porridge or bud porridge, to the people of Shaxi, porridge is more than just a way of filling the stomach. They eat it to pursue health and have a more natural way of life. This return to nature is not the same as simply depending on nature in order to survive. People in Shaxi pursue foods that are natural, healthy, and produced locally. Through the skilled hands of the local women, herbs growing in the fields turn up on the dining table as ingredients in unique pastries and traditional delicacies. Today, Ran Yin Jiao has invited 2 friends over to make some specialties for her children. Camphorweed, a common wild herb in Shaxi, clears away internal heat and detoxifies the body. Delicious and healthy camphorweed cakes are the perfect healthy treat to have during the long, hot summer. Mugwort also grows wild in the fields. It is known to help people living in a humid climate, warm the stomach, and clear the intestines, and it's often used in steamed buns. The stuffing is carefully made with meat and various vegetables.
嗰啲餡咧就攞啲豬肉啊、冬菇啦、馬蹄啦、蘿蔔啦，有少少嗰個榨菜喺度，咁就篤勻佢，篤到佢爛晒，就一樣一樣就炒咯。
The finished stuffing is folded inside buns of rice flour and mugwort. After half an hour of steaming, they're ready. They're good for people suffering from indigestion. Shaxi rice dumpling was once only served at festivals and during sacrifices, but these days it's a common food. While making the stuffing, Ruan adds betel leaves, which are known to help digestion and fight parasites. She also adds fried and chopped peanuts, sesame, and white sugar. The result is delicious and healthy rice dumpling. Ruan is at her happiest when she can serve these healthy and delicious pastries to her children and watch them enjoy themselves.
好開心咯！啲孫仔孫女啊，我老公啊，咁咪一齊啊，大家一家人嚟食咯。
Over the hundreds of years they've spent farming and fishing on this land, the hard-working and inventive people of Shaxi have mastered the changing seasons and concluded that eating right is more important than medicine. As a result, they began to combine herbal medicine with local food resources to prevent illness, and were thus among the first people to use herbs in food to stay healthy. This herbal food has long been a part of their life, and it helps to explain the longevity of the people here. This memorial archway, built in 1899, was built on the orders of the emperor to celebrate the 100th birthday of a couple in Shaxi, surnamed Peng.
其餘街樓嘅兩公婆都100歲嘅，所以呢，嗰個恐怕響全省全縣啊，響清末嗰陣時啊，啲人嘅壽命咁短啊，應該係非常之少嘅。生勾嗰位啊，個都掹唔響嗰度行啊，佢都用嗰度切。佢話 想借佢嗰個壽生公壽生婆呢嗰啲福氣呢，同你自己都長命啲。
This archway thus carries the wishes of the people here for health and longevity, and as time has passed, the town is still famous for the longevity of its residents.
这个呢就是庞公。
庞公好。
他103岁了，这个那时候就婆婆。
婆婆好。
96岁，这个呢就是武公，98岁，这个呢是陈婆婆，96岁。
陈婆婆好。
他们呢都是村里面呢，是22个老人家里面其中4个人。
Although their faces show the signs of age, their expressions are full of happiness and kindness. They have benefited and continue to benefit from the appropriate use of herbs. They are testaments to the benefits to be found in this herbal town. Huang Han Tong stuffs the herbs he has collected into bags, carefully following the instructions passed down from his grandfather. He is about to prepare a pot of herbal tea for his family. Ouyang has already prepared the herbal tea for the day and is sitting in front of her shop, waiting for customers. As night falls, the porridge shop is filled with customers. The Liu family sits together, discussing the evening's work. This town, rich in herbal culture and traditional Chinese medicine, has brought forth generation after generation of people hungry for life. And today, this place influences people outside the town, changing their lifestyles as well. As people gain more wealth and have better access to Chinese medicine and doctors, traditional ways of cooking and preparing food are being altered and even replaced. The China's tradition of herbal medicine continues to reflect the essence of Chinese culture. People still desire things that are natural and healthy.